So I heard y'all boys was needing my jump shot, and I mean a lot. And y'all know I ain't gatekeeping nothing from my subs, man, so I'm gonna deliver for y'all boys today. And I promise you, it don't matter how you play or what build you have, you will be leaving this video with a jump shot today. Because I have jump shots for guards, forwards, centers, spot ups, dribblers, it does not matter. And trust me, all of these jump shots have been well tested by me. That's why I waited to drop this video. And all I ask before we get into the jump shots is let's run this video up to 500 likes in 24 hours. Y'all killed it last video. And then make sure y'all spam that sub button if you want to see more content like this. Now, before we get into these jump shots, the first thing you need to do is go to your controller settings. Now, for one, I want you to go down and turn your jump shot meter off. I do not care who you are, do not use your meter. When you have your jump shot meter on, not only is there latency that is causing you not to be able to react in time, but you're also missing out on a 20% boost with this on. If you turn it off, you actually get a 20% boost to your green window. Nobody should be using meter in 2023. Now, next thing is your shot time and visual cue. Now, this is preference, but I really recommend release. This game is like 2K23 in the aspect of getting slow jumpers and fast jumpers depending on your stamp. And especially if you get a fast one, if you have this on release, it's going to give you more time to react instead of having it on something like jump, which is kind of like very early. Now, give it a day on release. If you don't like release, then you can switch to push or something else, but I don't really like these two at all. Now, of course, if you're greening already, you don't really need to buy shooting boost, but if you are really struggling, y'all make sure y'all buy shooting boost. You make all your VC back. And y'all see, I'm even using shooting boost. I can shoot without them, but why not get that extra little boost? And the very last thing is make sure you go to the Gatorade facility and do your workout. As you can see, I already have mine done, and it's gonna give you an additional turbo meter. This is gonna help your stam. As you can see in the bottom right, it says I have more stam, and the more stam that you have, the more you're going to avoid those slow jumpers. Now, starting off with my lowest 3-ball jumper, it's going to be JT Thorbay. And if you use LaMelo from last year, this is pretty much exactly like LaMelo. Now, for my upper release, we're gonna go Saddiq Bey because we want that A- release speed. Then number 2, we're gonna go Oscar Robertson because he has good release grades all around. Then for your release speed, go ahead and max it all the way out, and your animation blending should be 4654 because that is the highest you can go Oscar without needing a 79.3. And this is actually the jump shot I use on my 6'8 and my 6'6. Now, my 6'6 has an 85 3-ball, but I still use this jumper. Now, when you're looking at a lower 3-ball, you're not looking at super good jumpers, but when it comes to this one, not only is it fast, but you can green consistently. That's why I love it so much. Now, this is my 6'6 right here, and it feels even better on my 6'6 because he has an 85 3, but I still use this jumper, y'all. It's too quick to not use. If you're 6'5 and up, this is the one I'd be going with. Now, honorable mention for a 78 3, and I love this one as well. It's kind of like O'Shea Brissett from last year, and it's gonna be Dyson Daniels base, same releases, same release speed, and 68-32 on the blending this time. Now, moving on to my smaller guard jump shot, and you only need an 85 3 for this. We are looking at Kyle Lowry, Oscar Robertson, Oscar Robertson. I love that Oscar Robertson release. And y'all see the stats on the jump shot. Release height is an A-, release speed is an A+, defense immunity is an A-. It's a super good jump shot, y'all. And with this jump shot right here on my small guard, I feel like I can't miss. Not only can you cook up off the dribble and shoot with this jump shot, but you can even use it to spot up if you need to. The jump shot is cash. And when I'm using this on my small guard, y'all, I literally feel like I can pull anything. Whether it's kind of contested or not, I just green every shot with it. I think I ended up shooting like 90% in this game from 3. I was absolutely cooking, dude, and look where I'm shooting from. That's almost hash, and I'm still greening. Now, this is kind of like Kevin Porter Jr. from last year, but Kevin Porter Jr., there was sometimes off the catch where I hated that jumper, and I don't really feel that with Kyle Lowry this year. I feel like I can shoot any type of jumper, and I love it. I don't really get fast ones, and as long as I'm not over dribbling and actually keeping my stand full, I don't really get slow ones neither. Now, if you have an even higher 3-ball and you want something that's a little slower but even more consistent, Steph Curry is the one. And y'all see the grades on this: A release height, A+ release speed, A+ defense immunity, and B+ time and stability. And y'all see it, man. It's pretty much pure Steph Curry, but we're gonna go Steph Curry on release 1 and then Oscar Robertson on release 2, but mainly Steph Curry on the blend. And this jump shot right here is a little bit slower than Kyle Lowry, but it is so consistent, y'all, and it feels so good every time you shoot it. Literally, the only reason I quit using this was because of the speed, and even though I'm saying that this jump shot is still super fast, it just ain't on that level of Kyle Lowry when it comes to the speed. But this jump shot does have the higher grade, so you're gonna get less contests when people are in your face, and you're gonna get more consistent jump shot timing. And I'm telling you, this was the first jump shot I used on the release Q, and this jump shot is so cash with the release Q. I don't like using it any other way. And that's a big thing for me. Release Q is the exact timing I need on every single jump shot. It could be different for you, but I strongly suggest trying it out, y'all. In my opinion, it just makes shooting so much easier. Now for my big man, I don't personally use a big man myself, but of course I do run with other big men that shoot the ball well. Now you're gonna see it's not letting me actually equip the jump shot because I don't have an upgraded big man, but the base is gonna be Kenyon Martin Jr. Then release 1 is gonna be Tim Duncan, and release 2 is gonna be Franz Wagner. And of course you're gonna max out that release speed, and the blend is gonna be 80-20 more towards Tim Duncan. Now if you're still struggling to shoot, I want y'all to go to the Art of Shooting gym right here. And once you get there, I want you to walk in and go talk to the lethal shooter. And from here you're gonna see your hot or cold zones, and in this year you can even get your hot zones lethal. And I just want you to choose 2 spots that you shoot from the most. Mine are the center and the right center, so I'm gonna pick those. Then you're gonna have to do this drill, and I want y'all to really focus while doing this drill and try to make every single 3. Y'all see in this first clip I was rushing it, and if you rush it too much and you miss too much, it's not gonna improve your hot zone. But in this second clip from the right wing, I was actually locked in and making sure I time every single jump shot, and it's not really that hard to hit these, y'all. You just gotta focus and make sure you're in the right spot in green every time. Even if you shoot it slightly, most of the time they'll still go in. And as you'll see, because I didn't hit enough 3s from the top of the key, it didn't improve my hot zone. But because I hit 10 out of 10 on the right wing, it's gonna improve my hot zone to lethal, and I suggest getting all of these to lethal. Now I know a lot of these videos I've been doing here lately have been focused more towards helping y'all, and I really hope I have helped y'all out. That's the most important thing to me when 2K first comes out. But we're about to step the content up a notch now and start focusing more on gameplay, so y'all can be expecting that real soon. But I know a lot of y'all ain't just struggling with shooting, you're struggling with dribbling as well, so make sure y'all click this video right here if you need help with that.